the opposite of the last place I performed for. There was nobody there. I'm talking that shit was emptier than Amber Heard's bank account. But yeah, honestly, don't expect much current event humor from me. I haven't watched the news in 10 fucking years. Yeah, 3 years ago I thought Blue Lives Matter was a sequel to Avatar. Speaking of not so current events, so I don't know if you guys heard, 14 years later they found new autopsies for Michael Jackson, and it turns out his cause of death was food poisoning. He was eating 10-year-old nuts. But, you know, honestly, you do have to give MJ at least a little bit of credit, though. I mean, the guy could not have been more smart about his crime. He waited until he turned white to molest those kids. So who else hates it when homeless people walk up to you begging? That's the most annoying shit in the fucking world. I mean, they're begging for change in 2023 when nobody carries cash. They just beg for fucking gift cards. Yeah, now whenever a homeless person walks up to me, I hold up my own sign that reads, "Sorry, Jewish." So who else thinks it's fucked up the way we celebrate certain holidays in this country? I mean, like St. Paddy's Day, the most stereotypical holiday in the world, where we all exploit the Irish by getting twice as shit-faced as we do any other day of the year. I think we should start celebrating Cinco de Mayo by working a double shift for less. So let's move on to a lighter topic. Let's talk racial slurs. Now we'll skip that one. So a few of y'all were getting ready to Will Smith the fuck out of me right now. But one thing I will say, I do find it ironic that the absolute worst racial slur is the same one everybody uses to positively greet one another. That shit would sound weird coming from any other slur. Imagine two of us Jews walking up and giving each other a hug. Lashana Tova, my kike. So, on a lighter note, anybody here do acid? Yeah, guys, let me tell you, don't ever fuck your girlfriend while you're tripping on acid. That's the weirdest trip ever. I did that shit once. I spent hours analyzing why she had the smelliest pussy in the world. Yeah, I mean, at each time I fingered her, my hands smelled more and more like shit. And then I sobered up 7 hours later and remembered I don't even have a fucking girlfriend. It turns out I've been fingering my asshole for 6 hours. Yeah, I did actually have a girlfriend up until a few months ago, but unfortunately we had to break up. Not because we didn't have a great relationship, but as a Jew, I could no longer date somebody with the last name Chambers. So anyway, I hate to get political here, but I do gotta say, there's one thing I miss about Trump, and that's ever since he left, presidential interviews have been boring as shit to watch. I mean, Trump interviews were exciting as fuck. You had to hear what kind of shit he was gonna say next. Yeah, whenever I hear Biden speak, I think there's a glitch in my TV. Yeah, the dude sounds stoned as fuck. And right now I'm more stoned than a Palestinian chick. So I've got my best friend in the world with me, a really hot girl back there. And no, there's no benefits, I'm not that fucking lucky. And you know what sucks about being platonic friends with a really hot girl? Anywhere we go, I'm stuck paying the fucking tab. Just to make people believe I'm actually fucking her. So, back there, he was telling me to wrap it up, and every day I wish my mom said the same to my dad 39 years ago. Yeah, my parents hate me so much, the only chicks I date are prostitutes, just so I can be with another person who doesn't have a family that loves them. So, the last thing I'll leave you with is, anybody here from South Florida? One thing I noticed is South Florida is very diverse, but I did notice we barely have any Asians down here, which to me is super surprising and ironic, given the fact we have the worst drivers. So the last thing I'll ask you is, what did Hitler ask the cashier at a Jewish bakery? How much does a Holocaust? Thank you, that's my time.